I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hello to morning all. Welcome back to another Speedy tutorial. My name is Speedy, and today's Speedy tutorial we are going to be installing the Joshua Road Remastered 3.3. Ever since I've got this two vehicles here, people has been commenting. They have been asking, where did I get these vehicles from? These vehicles came from Dtailed Designs, where your ideas comes to life. And it really came to life for me because I seen this on a website, and it had that eagle logo on it, and I said I gotta have it. So I've been getting vehicles off from Dtailed Designs for a good while anyway. And he really made this right here come to life. And if you guys ain't checked them out, you need to go over there and check them out and tell them that Speedy sent you. He is a great guy. He is a super duper dude, and he will try to get that done as quick as he can. But if you guys ain't checked him out, his Discord is Dtailed Designs. When your ideas comes to life, I will leave a link description down below. But another thing too, people's been commenting, how did I do this here? How did I do this here? Well, I will show you in the Speedy tutorial today. But right now, I'm going to show you all how to back up your game, because I really don't want to mess things up for you. Alright, and if you watched my full tutorial on LSPDFR, I showed you how to actually back up your game onto a external hard drive. So what you're going to do is, I'm already got mine up, and I'm gonna go ahead and resave mine too. All right. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to your File Explorer, which is your folder. You're gonna right click and go to your Grand Theft Auto 5 quick access right here. All right. If you got it pinned to your quick access over here, it should be right there. But if you don't know the pathway, click on the folder, and then go to whatever drive you got it in. Mine's in C. Programs file times 86. Go to Steam, Steam Apps, Common, and then Grand Theft Auto 5. Excuse me, guys. I'm not feeling so great tonight. I ain't felt great in the last 3 or 4 days. And I wanted to do this for you all. Um, so what to do now is, how I normally do it is, if you go up to whatever drive you want to save it on your external drive, mine's in D. If you right click on it and go to open a new window, all right. Now on mine, I can actually split mine up, all right, between two pages. So all you gotta do is just go on this box where it makes it big. Just go to the box that should pop up. I want my D drive on the left, my C drive on the right. The reason why I done that is because it gives you a good bumper zone where you're not highlighting any files. If you highlight a file in here, that is really going to mess you up, alright? Because it'll be going into that file, alright? So there's my little blue box that tells me I'm going to have to back out of it and then go right back in it. Because of that, I'm OCD that way, guys. I'm sorry. So, and say like you ain't got a name for it, if you hit right click, go to new folder, and then name this whatever you want. As soon as it ever pops up, I don't know why it does that for. I really don't know why it does that for. Give it a minute here, guys. But I do appreciate you all looking at this video. We'll get started here pretty soon. But like I said, I don't want to mess things up for you already. But go down here in the blue box down here which says new folder. That's where mine's at. If you hit F2 on the keyboard and then name it whatever you want. Okay? Name it whatever you want. Alright? Now, I'm going to go ahead and delete mine because I'm already got one in here. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is, if you got that new folder, click on it. It should be empty. Okay? Should be empty. But mine is going to be under GTA 5 LSPDFR 2944. That one's mine. See, I've added some stuff in here today. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to go back over to your C drive or wherever you got it at. Hit left control A as in apple, and then left control C as in Charlie. That copies it. Alright? That copies it. Now, if you go back over here and go left control A, left control V as in Victor. Alright? That should start copying over for you. Alright? Just like that right there. I got 4,132 files that is going over to my D drive. Alright? And then what if it and your folder should be empty, but if you're doing this if you're doing this to back up your game, it's going to ask you the destination has whatever number you got files within the same name. Mine's got 3,699. 3,699. Go to replace the files, and it's going to start copying over. Once that gets done, come back over and we will pick up from there. Alright, everybody, welcome back into the tutorial on how to change the billboard sign in a construction zone inside Sandy Shores. We're getting ready to get started. I appreciate you all hanging around, looking at this video, and this is what some of you have been talking to me about on how to do it. Well, today's the day on how I normally do it, as I am reinstalling my LSPDFR back in my game. Once you get done copying things over, just simply go ahead and just exit out and go on into the first link down below, which is Joshua Rowe Remastered 3.3. Go ahead, and what we're going to be doing is I'm going to show you all again. We're going to be changing this to whatever picture you want, the construction ahead, and the slow down. All right, you can put it into two if you want to. Two pictures, or you can split it up into four pictures like I'm getting ready to do. I'm going to put it into four pictures here today. All right. And go ahead hit the download button and go hit the download button. This is made by Trooper A868. Go ahead and download this one. And once you get done with that, now I use Gimp. Okay, I use Gimp. So if you use Paint.net or some other type of software program, I don't know anything about that, but I do use Gimp. GIMP. Go ahead and hit the download Gimp 2.10.34 directly. And like I said, I don't know anything about 7-zip because all my files is opened up by RimWire. All right, so that's mine. Go ahead and click on that and follow step-by-step instruction, okay? And then once you all get done doing that, let's go ahead and exit out. Now, the next thing we need is Open 4. All right, so go ahead and bring up your Open 4. Click on the Grand Theft Auto 5 for Windows. Go ahead and click on that. Let it be loading up. And while that is loading up, now what we're going to do is go ahead and open up your Joshua Road Remastered 3.3 RimWire file. Go ahead and open that up. Now stop right there for a second. All right. Now go ahead and click on the readme.txt. Do that one right there for a minute. And then once that gets done, loading up. Still don't know why it's so slow bringing that up. All right, I know where to go on this. So once you guys get done, go ahead and minimize your remake. All right, now let's go ahead and go into the pathway. If you've been following me on my on how to save your DLC packs, DLC lists, and stuff like that onto your Open 4, go to favorites and go to DLC packs. That should bring it up right here. But if you guys want to do it the hard way, um, first things first, make sure your edit mode is on. Make sure that it's always on. And if you want to stay in edit mode, go to tools, go to options, right here where it says default work mode. If yours says read only, click on just go up, click edit, click close, and you'll always be in edit mode. All right, now we're going to go into our DLC packs first. All right, so this is the pathway. Go to mods, go to Time 64, correction, update, Time 64, DLC packs. Let me do that one more time, all right? Let me do that one more time. Go to mods, go to update, Time 64, DLC packs, right there. This is going to bring up your DLC packs. And if you go ahead and click on favorites, go to add to favorites, and simply name it whatever you want. But mine's going to be under DLC packs. All right. So this is where we're at right here. Go ahead and open up. If you ain't opened it up, go ahead and open your Joshua Row Remastered 3.3 RimWire file. It should be right here, and go to single player. All right. Bring this out a little bit, or however you guys got it. You're gonna take if you click on your RimWire. If you click on the JJR, it's going to bring up DLC.rpf. All right. If you click on it, go back one level on it, that should bring back to your folder. Take this whole folder on JRR, bring it over here, drop it in. All right. And if you scroll down here to the bottom, it's going to be under JRR. All right. Now, if you go back a step here, which is to Time 64, in go back in DLC packs, be appetized for you. All right. So JRR should be up here where mine's at around the top, or wherever it's at on yours. All right. Now go back over here to your Rimwire and just click back one. If you hadn't clicked on the ringme.txt, we need that one next. All right, go to DLC list under your favorites, and if you guys ain't got it on your favorites, if you guys ain't got under your favorites, this is the pathway. Go to mods, go to update, update.rpf, common, data, and simply go up here, add the favorites, and just name it simply DLC list. All right, or whatever you guys want to name it. All right. And I'll show you one more time on if you click on favorites in the DLC list, and it'll automatically bring you here all the time. So once again, mods, update, update.rpf, common, data. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to highlight and click one time just to highlight the DLC list.xml. Right click and go to edit. EDIT. Go to edit. Alright, now scroll all the way down here to the bottom of the page. Alright, right here. Whatever this last line is. Alright, if you come over here to the end of it, where to your less than symbol at the end, if you click on it, it should start blinking for you, just like that. Click enter one time. Alright, click enter one time. Come back over here to your remake. And we're going to highlight where it says add this line from the greater than sign all the way down to the less than sign. Alright? Just highlight that whole word right there. Right click, go to copy. Come back over here to your DLC list. Right there. Bring it underneath the greater than sign. Alright? Bring it underneath the greater than sign. Hit left control, V's and Victor, and there you go. That line is added. Alright? That line is added. Once you get done adding that line right there, click on save. Alright? Now if you guys want to go back into it, just to make sure it's saved, all you gotta do is just double click on it and just go all the way down where it says JRR. Alright, now that is saved. Alright, just go ahead and simply X out of your remake, and go ahead and X out your Joshua Row Remastered Rimwire and get rid of this shortcut. Alright, now what we're going to do is it should be under your favorites, okay? If you click on favorites and go to back into your DLC packs. Alright, go back into your DLC packs. Alright, now we're going to go inside the JRR folder. Click on DLC.rpf. Go to Time 64, Levels, GTA 5, JRR, and then props.rpf. Alright, now we'll bring you to this right here. Alright, the one we need to edit on, the picture we need to edit on, is the height underscore tower underscore amination dot YTD. Alright, so go ahead and click on that, and that will bring up this right here. Alright, now what you're going to do is you're going to come down here and go to export selected, which is the only picture in here. Export selected. and click on desktop, and it's going to rename banner. All right, go ahead and save it over, and it should pop up right there on your desktop. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and close this one out of your hide underscore tower. Go ahead and close out this and minimize your open forward, just like that. All right, now if you got Gimp or if you got um, Paint.net or whatever you use, I'm gonna left click on this picture, right click. I'm gonna go to Open with Gimp. All right, and we'll go ahead and open with Gimp here. And this is the latest version, I believe. They just I took an upgrade not long ago. All right, and if it says load DDS, go ahead and just bring it up like that. Now, what we're going to do is what we need to do next is say like something happens and you guys don't like it. All right, we need to go ahead and save this picture real quick. All right, we need to go ahead and save this picture. So, come down here to your file explorer, which is your folder. Go to pictures. Go to pictures and simply just bring this over. No, do this. Left click on the picture, right click, go to copy, left click, right click, and go to paste. All right, I'm already got it in here. I'm just going to go ahead and replace it real quick, and it should be automatically saved in there. Now you can do whatever you want to on this one here, all right? All right, now let's go ahead and get into the fun stuff here. All right, now what you're going to do is you're going to grab your first picture, and I'm just going to go ahead and take this Speedy logo. I'm going to drop it in, just like that. Boom. Okay, now go right click, and remember, I'm using Gimp. Go to Tools, Transfer Tools, and Scale. Just like that right there. All right, now I'm just going to make this big. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to bring this over here. You got to have good eye coordination on this one, okay? So we're going to go ahead and bring this one on over, and you'll have to mess around with it. If you hit left control to make it kindly big, up like that a little bit, like that right there. I'm trying to center it up too as well, just like this right here, guys. I know it looks a little fuzzy and everything, but it'll be all right in game. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and take this Speedy like this right here, and then once you get it placed or however you want, just try to stay in between the box. Okay, stay inside between inside the picture. All right, because if you come out like this right here, this this right here is going to show up, and it will not look good in your game in my book. So just try to go from corner to corner, side to side. Just try to match that up, and it's just as perfectly and then as good as you can. And then after you get done doing that, go to scale and just look at it. Now, if you come out just a little bit on it, that's okay. It probably will. Um, it probably will straighten itself up. But my old CD tells me that I just need to just take it easy, take my time, and just kindly just line it up. All right, now we got the first picture in there. Now let's work on the second picture of mine, which is going to be the tutorial. All right, which is going to be the tutorial. Just the same thing on this one. All right. Like you just have to mess around with it. All right. So I'm just going to say, let's go ahead and make this big. Left control. You just have to pretty much um, have good eye coordination on how you want how you want it, how you want your pictures and stuff like that. Left control, bring that down a little bit. And just like that right there, I think I am out a little bit. Now, once you hit, you should still be in the transfer tools scale. You see how that is just a little bit more higher up right there, guys, right along in here. I'm just going to go down a little bit. And this is about the toughest part of all right here. And then I'm just going to hit scale, see what it looks. Now, you can tell where this is kind of out of the edge a little bit, all right? All you got to do is just click back on the picture and just kindly just widen it out a little bit where it's just about even Steven with that one. And then I'm going to hit scale and it's still a little out. And put it out a little more. And that looks good to me right there. It's just according to how you guys want stuff. All right. It's according to how you want this. All right. Um, Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my own sign on here. That'd be the next one. All right, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this a little bit, but I'm not going to edit anything out. I'm just going to fast forward the first maybe 30, 45 seconds of this. I believe you guys have got the idea of it on how to do it. And we'll pick up here in just a second. All right, guys, there you go, right there. That's how you guys do it. Okay, that's that's pretty much how um to do it. All right, you pretty much have to go stay inside the picture, and then if you guys just want to, all you gotta do is just stretch one out, stretch the other one out. You guys get the idea of it. Okay, now here's the tricky part right here on how to save it. All right, now if you go to File, you want to go down here to Export As. Export As. You see this banner.dds, and this is, remember, I'm using Gimp. You click on that DDS, highlight DDS, and simply change that over to PNG. All right, that's gonna bring that's gonna change that over to PNG. All right, and you're gonna go ahead and go to export, and then click on export again. That will automatically bring it out here to your desktop as another name. All right, now what you're gonna do to this one is you're gonna bring up your Open4 back up. All right, go ahead and click on the Hightower Abominated.ytd. When you get done doing that, go ahead and click on Replace. All right, we're going to replace this picture. So let's go ahead and replace it with the one you just made. That right there, which is the banner. I wouldn't recommend changing the name of it because it's already marked under banner in here on your Open4. I don't know if it'll do anything to it or not, but just leave it under banner, just like that. Remember, you got the original one if you want to put it back in here. All right. So there is the banner right here, and just open that up, and there it is right there, ladies and gentlemen. Right there it is. And once you get done doing that, go down here and click on Save. And if you go up here to open it back up again, and there it is right there. Now, what we're going to do is, remember, always restart your laptop or your PC. Always restart that because that will refresh everything. All right. So we always restart our PCs. Once you guys get done restarting your PCs, go to Sandy Shores. All right, go on into Sandy Shores, and I will see you all inside LSPDFR at uh, Sandy Shores headquarters. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back into the LSPDFR full in-game showcase on what we did on Joshua Road Remastered 3.3, where you can actually put your own pictures on the digital construction sign. And I just want to thank you all for joining me today. And if you think I am deserving, hit that like button. Give me a comment on how I'm doing. I'm hoping to help each and every one of you guys out as I possibly can. And if you think I am well deserving to have your trust in doing these tutorials for you, hit that subscribe button, and you will know when I do a tutorial and or do a episode. I'm gonna do an episode as soon as I get everything back in order the way I want it. I'm actually got a list now on how I do stuff, and this is the next step I usually do. I went ahead and jumped ahead a little bit more in my tutorial, and there's a couple parts in here I'm already done, which I will do it on the next in here to come. Let's see. One of them was call out interface texture. I finally found the one you can actually change it over to red. The other one is the plates. I'm already done the plates as well. I put it in my tutorial as well. I'm going to redo that one as well on the call out interface, and we'll just see what happens here when it gets all loaded up. And there's the plates right there on the call out interface. I'm going to redo that one, guys. I'm going to redo that one right there, which is on your top right. And I went ahead and put my reshape back in here as well.
Thank you for calling back.
And alright, so now let's go ahead and let's go to let's go ahead and hit escape. You don't even need to be on duty for this. Go on to Sandy Shores. Go on to Sandy Shores here, right here. Hit escape, and delete to get to where you need to be. And I'm going to go ahead and spawn my vehicle in, which is my Eagle Lincoln Navigator that was made by Dtailed Designs. The ideas comes to life. There is the call out interface texture. I'm going to try to do that one next. But for right now, you don't even have to be on duty. Man, I love this vehicle. But just for right now, I'm going to go ahead and go down to my what we did today. I'm going to go ahead and do what we did today. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, right there. This is what we did today. And man, it looks good, don't it? I think it does. I hope it looks good on your end. There is the Speedy tutorial right there. And there is on YouTube. As you can tell, I went down too far on it, so I'll have to go back in there. I'll have to change it back around. But that does look good. That really does. Not only it's on this side, but there is another one down here as well. Just about maybe a half a mile less right down here. And as soon as I stop here as well, as soon as I get out, there it is right there, guys. So it's on both sides of it. And like I said, I'll have to go back in there and readjust it. And this is your LSPDFR. That is your tutorial on the remastered Joshua Road 3.3. Now we're gonna drive around for a minute here, and I'm gonna show you all on what was added on. I mean, you still got the sand and everything. As you can tell, there's a construction site right there. I believe that's a junkyard right there on the right. And they added some buildings near the town down here a little bit. Down here at the town a little bit down here. And they added some billboard signs, as you can see right down here. It's the next street down, which is right here. And as you can tell, there is the Trooper A868, the creator of this wonderful mod. And, you know, I love it. You know, it gives more realistic to the town. And he done a wonderful job on this. There is the battlefield right there. There's that sign right there. And the red lights is what we're going to do next. We're going to go ahead and install those red lights down here in Sandy Shores, which is the Blaine County area. We're going to go ahead and install that one as well, as we are going by the station down here, going past it. There's some buildings right there on your left. Right there looks like an abandoned apartment building. That just gives it more texture. But the main thing we done, the main thing we actually redone and modded today was this sign right up here, where it says Speedy Tutorial on mine. I don't know what you guys got, but Speedy Tutorial on that one. And then on LSPD on YouTube. So guys, that is going to do it for me. Let me know how I did. Leave a comment below. I'm hoping praying that helping you guys out. Like I say, give me a like if you think I am well deserving to have a like. Hit that subscribe button. You'll know when I do more tutorials. And leave me a comment. I hope I'm not rubbing this the wrong way, but leave a comment and let me know how I am doing. And that is going to do it for me, guys. Thank you for joining in, and we will see you all on the next one. And we are going. Peace out.